This is Mark with Not Square Design, and today I'm gonna go through an accessible showroom for Chief Architect. I've got some 3D objects that I placed into Chief, and this will allow me to show my clients some of the things that are available. It's just a start, but it's somewhere to start. So what I've done here in Chief is I put numbers on the wall. Oh, don't know what just happened there, but I'm having some issues with navigation. There we go. Alright, so just these are a lot of these are very similar. These are a lot of color line stuff, but just kind of want to get an idea for what my client might like. And so these are actually different models, and these are all comfort height models. And so if there is something that you like over others, please mark it with the number that's on the wall as to the style. And you can see that the tank styles are quite a bit different, even though the seats are pretty much the same. And then let's go down to start with keep the numbering going in the same order. And so these ones here are kind of they're all placed against the wall, and they probably be about an inch away. I did put in this one commercial unit just in case, just to kind of make us think, hey, do we want to do something that has infrared or self-flushing? And so number wise, that would have been number 16. We got some narrow tops, and then more of a, I think that's like the Japanese style toilets here. And then on the other side of the wall, I've got some wall-mounted units here. And then I've got this, I think, is not really about the toilet. It's about the handle that comes with it. And then there are some more of these. These are actually labeled as accessible toilets. These three, and this one here, and this one here, and this one. So all these ones here are labeled officially as accessible toilets, but they are at the same height as the comfort height. So that's really what we're after with the accessible, is that height. Then once we get to where we've looked at toilets, then I kind of assembled this bathroom just to look at kind of a style of bar that's a shared bar, and it looks like it's too far into the wall. So I'm gonna adjust it, and there we go. Oh, it still looks like it's too far in. It should be seeing the other piece of the, so there, you can see it there, but when I stick it back, oh, it was going into the on these walls. I've got some walls designed with a guard. And then this mirror is a tilted mirror, so just to make us think about all the things that we may want to put in. And then I'll go out of order here, and let's just look at some of these bars too. And these are just different lengths. This particular set here is Kohler brand. And then over here, we've got quite a few different. So I've got a short vertical, this one that sticks out away from the wall. There's a horizontal bar, and just showing what's available so that we can, if there's something that you want me to install, you can go back to this video and look at these numbers and say, hey, you know, throw in that number 51 and in this bathroom. And then this one, that's just up and down position of the same object. This is just a spray hose. It was in the accessible stuff. So, and to be honest, I'm not really sure what this is. But if you look at it, it looks like there's a Cat 5 USB and phone. And what those are, I'm not really sure. They were just in an accessible catalog. So now we talked about a walk-in tub. And so this is this is one that's in chief, and if you've got one that you actually like, let me know, because I can try and look it up in 3D Warehouse and see if I can find it and bring it into the model. But those are the two tubs that are designed as accessible tubs in chief, or that come packaged in the catalog. Then there is this tub. I don't know if I like that too much. You know, it doesn't seem like you can fill it up too much, but maybe something that you want. There's a shower that we can size, and then just a square shower that looks really small, and then a corner shower, just to show you the options that are available. Then I will start building out stuff for the kitchen, but this is just to show that on a wall mount, we've got the kick with the extra deep, and then the oven's down low. And then the last thing, that's the only thing I have in kitchen so far. But then I started putting together stuff for bedrooms, but actually managed to find this track system. And this is a 2-foot piece, and then there's a 4-foot piece, and then I've got the 2 corner brackets. And this is a self-hoisting where you have to hold on to it. But as far as designing and laying out where the track goes in your home, this could be handy. And then they had this unit included as a freestanding unit, so I thought I'd put it in there just in case we needed it for anything. And that is pretty much what I've got for you to choose from in the accessible categories. So just want to make sure that you've got a video that you can go back to and look at and tell me numbers of things that you think are something that you might want in your design. Again, this is Walk-Thru from Not Square Design, and we'll talk soon. Thank you.